Hi, I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTractor.com. Today we're going to do a video review on the TCX Airtech Gore-Tex riding boots. Start off with sizing. We have found these fit pretty true to size, okay? Use the sizing chart on the website, convert the Euro to the US, you're going to get a good fit from them, okay? The width on these is pretty average. I wouldn't say they're not overly wide, but they're definitely not narrow, and that's really what we find that we need here in the US is you know, those of us here in the US have a little wider feet than a lot of the Europeans do. So this boot does have ample width, which is nice for sure. This boot uses a mixture of leather, right? We've got some TPR stuff on here. We've got this Airtech breathable material, and most importantly, it uses a full Gore-Tex membrane, okay? To have Gore-Tex in your product, you have to have a really good product. This is a high-end waterproof breathable liner, and the breathable part is really the key. That allows this Airtech boot to be used for a multitude of different things. By having that Gore-Tex liner, it's going to keep your feet dry when it rains, which is nice. By having a blend of this Airtech outer shell and the Gore-Tex membrane on the hotter or the warmer days, okay, this is still going to be a good boot because the Gore-Tex membrane is breathable. This exterior part is breathable, so it's going to work to keep your feet cool and comfortable and dry during all types of riding. Give you a nice 360 here on the boot. You can see how they've got some of the TPR blended in here, cool details, ankle protection, reinforced heel cup, right? Reinforced toe bed. I like the way they've molded in that shifter pad. It's got a cool look to it for sure. Come to the inside of the boot, more of the Airtech material, leather. It's got more of a touring style sole, lots of grip on this thing, so it's going to be good for walking around without a question. It's a wider sole, okay, which is more what you'll find on a touring style boot than you will on, say, like a road racing boot. Road racing can be more narrow, not quite as comfortable to walk around. In a boot like this, you can do a lot of walking and be comfortable. Entry system for the boot is going to be what we're used to seeing, Velcro from top to bottom, along with a zip. Goes up about 3/4 of the boot. Remember, when you have a waterproof boot, okay, you have to have a continuous membrane, so when you unzip it, you're going to see where that membrane needs to pleat up, okay? Inside the boot, you're going to see we've got a spacer fabric here all the way around the top portion of the boot. That's this black fabric. The idea there is really simple. It maintains a pocket of air between the outer shell of the boot and your body to keep you as cool, dry, and comfortable as possible in that area. Get inside the boot. We've got the Gore-Tex liner. There's nice fabric on the inside of that. It's going to feel good and comfortable against your skin. And we have a removable footbed insert. Okay, it's a composite insert. It's got some perforations and channels in it. Okay, you can see the holes here. The idea there is to have some air circulation in this area to keep you as cool and comfortable as possible. And that works in conjunction with the Airtech outer and of course the Gore-Tex membrane. And that's really the key to this boot, okay? It's going to be the use of that Gore-Tex. That is, still without a doubt, it's the best waterproof stuff in the world today. Best technology, no doubt about it. And that's what makes this boot kind of special. I could see this boot being used on a sport bike, sport touring bike, a lot of great uses for this boot. TCX makes nice footwear. I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTractor.com. This is the TCX Airtech Gore-Tex riding boot.